All right, good morning. And some of you asked me about a review. You did ask me a review about Cardano, and I'm gonna try to do one. Now, usually, I only pick one coin per trend, and I traded the entire trend. But yesterday, some of you asked me about Cardano, and usually that's how I start my analysis, especially when I start doing technical analysis for a new asset or an instrument. I start with the biggest time frame, which is the monthly, and I use the purple line to identify potential support, resistance, or important swings. Now this one will have been one. I didn't place this, but I'm gonna do it right now. So this is supposed to be a purple line because my purple lines, they represent any technical analysis that I use, that I place on monthly time frame. And it's a very interesting one. The first thing I realized here is the recovery from the last bear market. There's many other coin out there that have been there longer than Cardano. They never recover. Now for me, that's interesting in the sense that this can literally be part of your long-term investment watch list, because what happened is I'm just gonna try to show you a little bit. I have a short watch list, and sadly Litecoin is one of them. Now what happened is that here, for a coin that I've been there for pretty decent period of time, this short is a little bit short. I was expecting Litecoin to recover, but maybe it's something related to fundamental or that kind of thing. So we're probably not gonna see it, because I think that we have 3 to 5 more months of bullish sentiment, and I don't know if Litecoin will make it. Okay, so that will be the first one. And then we had 2 months. These candle, they are monthly candle, and this month right there literally open around $1.30 and close at $1 and 16-18 cents. So for Cardano, this is probably a zone of resistance. Now we cannot say that, because in order to consider a zone as being a decent zone of resistance, it's supposed to react at least 3 times, but that might be the next swing. But these are rejections. You can see them. I'm trying to get a little bigger. These are rejections that happen in between $1.33 and $1.30, and these are big monthly rejection, so they are very significant, just like the one we had here after the bear market of 2018. So we had big rejection, so the bulls, they were accumulating here. So you have big wick anywhere here, and if you did place a line here in the last swing, we will have accumulated there. And then this is not support, but that could have been considered as a zone, potential zone of support, and probably enter a decent trade somewhere here. Now I'll go on a lower time frame. I did place a trend line, a potential trend line, just like the one we had on Ethereum. Now the reason why it's a potential trend line is because we only have 2 reactions. Start there, first reaction, and nothing else. So I'll place it there, and just like I like to say it, only use your body candle, because cryptocurrency is a very volatile market, and the wicks, they tend to be very manipulated. Like literally one trader can create a wick in the market. So that's the reason why body to body is more faithful in terms of interpretation. So for Cardano, obviously we don't really have lots of data, so everything is fresh and brand new, and these analyses, they are gonna be more useful in the next bear market and probably in the next bull. So for now, this is boring. Now some of you guys have been trying to fit a triangle here, but obviously there's no triangle here, and this is what we have on RSI, daily RSI. So we have this line. I can try to place one here. This is a decent downtrend line on RSI. Now my suggestion is, if you are trying to trade Cardano, since it's all this coin have been going up for a very long, not very long period of time, but that's a big spike, you know. So we're talking about like I mean 500 and something percent in the last bull run. I mean, if you didn't get it at the last swing, this is what you need to pay attention. So this is the most important shot about Cardano in my opinion. So in a daily time frame, pay attention to the MACD. Now, like I said, I don't really think that MACD fading, histogram fading is important, just like the one we have here. But this is a diversion. Now, bullish diversion on MACD, you gotta pay attention to them. So this is not a reason to open a long, but if you did not follow my advice and then open a short on Cardano, you need to close it. And this is not a good position. Now, maybe we're gonna go down, but this is not something that is going toward a bearish sentiment. Okay, so the bulls, they just taking over again. Okay, now the biggest thing you can expect is this. Now that's the reason why I want you to go ahead on your daily time frame chart on Cardano and place this line, because this one is pretty important, and I'm gonna show you why. This type of pattern on RSI, I've been using them a lot to catch breaks. This is a start, one reaction, a third reaction, a fourth reaction, and this is literally another reaction. So we have this downtrend line in a big time frame that I've reacted like 4 times. Anytime you have a break here, you're gonna have a spike of volume and a spike of the price. So if we do go through it somewhere here, you can expect a break. I don't know where it's gonna go, but it's definitely gonna go high. So this is something you need to pay attention. You know, this is not a short. You should not be shorting here. Okay, but it's not stupid to open along here expecting a move up in the price. Okay, so this, like I said, this is something you need to pay attention. And give me a real quick, sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and place a box here. Now here's what's gonna happen. Now the day this can go down. So let's say that we have a fifth reaction on this downtrend line and it goes down. This is a possibility, but I don't think this is gonna happen. I think we're gonna go through it, we test it and go up. Now when we go through it, generally when RSI's trend lines, they breaks, they give you a window in which you can take action. So I want you to place a small box here, and you go into the 4-hour time frame, open it, okay, and then mark the lowest swing. Okay, mark the lowest swing with your Fibonacci tool and place it here. So once we go through that RSI trend line, you're gonna go on the 4-hour time frame and use your Fibonacci tool. Okay, use your Fibonacci tool in the very first spike to go ahead and look for potential entry, because since if you're not already in a long position for Cardano, that will be a strategy to enter. It's a pretty tricky one. If this happens, I'll probably have to make another update about how to catch it, but this is a zone that you need to pay attention. So like I said, for our daily time frame, place this line, pay attention to this break. If we go through it, mark this zone, and then the best thing is that if we have if the histogram turn green, that would be a very bullish thing for you if you are in Cardano. If you are in a long in Cardano, I would suggest that you place your stop loss, move it up all the way to $1. Now if you did catch it somewhere here, then you can definitely tie up your stop loss somewhere here and expect it, you know, to protect you again. All right, so that would be it for Cardano, and that's a little bit long because that's the reason, that's the first time I'm doing analysis on it. And all right, guys, I'll take your question on virtual bacon, and all right, have a good one. Bye.